Okay. Nice. I like this. Hope everyone's having a great night tonight. It's a beautiful night. Trying to channel my Zen for AI for business. But I want to I want to do two things. I have time. I want to get rid of that. So we can do this. Nice. Welcome, everyone. AI. I'm going to do two things. I'm going to put this up so you guys can see my screen. We're going to talk about AI. Let's get this open because this seems to capture people's attention. For all the people scrolling, going, what is this podcast about? Or show? What is this show about? We're going to talk about AI. Good. I could take that over here. And I could put it right about there because for now, I'm just going to make some changes to one of the slides. We need to update. I need to definitely update one of the slides. Hope everyone's having a great night. Wake up a little. I know everyone likes the late night voice as if for the podcast version. Let's get rid of that background. There. I think the white balance will work on that, but that works good. Oh, nice. Settle in. Hope everyone's having a good night. We're going to talk about AI. What are the best AI tools? AI automation, AI chatbots, AI voice. Those are all the great things that people want to learn about. What's up, Dan? Good to see you, Dan. Julio the Foodio. You look familiar. I think you've been on the other slides or on the other presentations. Tonight we're going to talk about AI. I am just getting a slide ready because we're just going to talk about I have to update it as far as like how people and businesses can really take advantage of AI per se. I think this is productivity tools, so I need to scope this out just a little bit. Hope everyone's having a great night. Welcome. Come on in. Tonight we're going to be talking about AI for business, how to make money with AI, as they say. I'm very excited for this webinar. I actually have a framework. Technically, I should go into it, but I'm going to, right now, I'm just kind of making a slide right now just to kind of visualize. Man, if you guys could see my Canva skills. All right. Welcome. How's it going, bro? What's up? Are you ready to learn about AI? I'm so stoked for AI. I'm so stoked to right now I'm kind of making just another slide right now just to kind of help with the visualizations just because I'm kind of updating my pyramid. We'll call it the pyramid of AI. I don't know if I should probably brand this a little better, but AI voice. That's going to be the pinnacle. Then you have AI chatbots. Right now, just kind of getting the slides. Yer says, I was hoping you could shed some light onto using AI for building websites. Yo, I don't know if you're, sorry, man or woman, my brother, my sister. I'm about to lay you. We could talk about funnels, like websites and funnels, because that's one of the biggest questions that people have is yo, John, when I listen to your chat or every time you talk, you're like, websites are dead. What should I use instead? And what is a funnel? What should it look like right now? So actually, we can get started because actually, I do want to talk about funnels. Year says you're my favorite creator. Well, you're my favorite audience member, honestly. Honestly, you guys, this is like a dream job for me. I get to teach. Okay, let me just everyone's following in, I'll give you guys kind of like what I'm working on right now. That's why my attention is off on the other screen. I'm kind of updating my pyramid of AI, and we'll talk about funnels because I think if you guys want, this could be a whole digital marketing episode because I think that is a huge demand that people have like, yo, I need leads. I want to make money online, but this whole thing called digital marketing, it's a black box for me. So can you demystify that for me? And I could be like, yes. So right now, if you guys, I know it's a little hard. I'm trying to make sure TikTok fam can see exactly what's on my screen. There we go. I have full powers. Nice. Basically, I needed to update this funnel so that we just need one right here called productivity. Because a lot of people miss computer productivity. So before we get into that, marketing, campaigns, content, automations, chatbots, voice. This is like, according to Brother Vince, the pyramid of success. So I think, okay, so we got everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. We can make this, starting off with marketing right now. We could start from there. I just want to update this slide right here. This is the pyramid. You can take a screenshot too. Doesn't matter. It's not prepared. I pretty much made it up, but it's the same structure as like when people want to get into AI. Let's start cooking. Hope everyone's having a wonderful night. Welcome to the AI and Automation Show. Coach Mahogany, welcome back. In this episode, we're going to talk about AI tools, and then also digital marketing. So if you have questions about AI, business, marketing, get more leads and stuff, that's what this episode is going to be about. Welcome everyone. Hope everyone's having a wonderful night. Settle in. We got a 2-hour podcast. Let's dive in because let's just start. I'm gonna fill this whole 2 hours right now. So number one, I just want to say I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you for watching my streams. My mission is to teach AI and digital marketing so that you can help grow your dream business and make FU money. That's the mission of this. Thank you so much, Hollywood David. Let's dive in. Just a quick overview of just, I love this pyramid because when I coach entrepreneurs and business owners and people that want to get into AI, this is the path that they have to go through. They have to start at the base and start building layers on top of each other. And if you start stacking layers by skipping or missing, you're going to fail. You're going to struggle. You're not going to really get the full value of not just AI, but digital marketing, automation, chatbots, everything, all the benefits that AI has to offer, both for your work and your business. You have to follow this path. For example, we have one of our entrepreneurs inside of our AI community. If you guys don't know, I have an AI community that I have courses and resources and open office hours for our members so that they could take full advantage of AI. It's like Netflix for AI training. And one of our members dived in and wants to go straight to marketing and automation and chatbots and selling voice, and AI is fascinated with it. But the challenge is he's using a Windows computer. He doesn't have a password manager. He's not using Notion as a digital notebook. So before he can even get to even starting an AI and consulting business, he needs to have productivity. So that's the first thing I want to mention is level one. Let's talk about that. Level number one is just basic productivity tools, just how you touch a computer. Everything you want to do to make money online is going to be done through the computer and the phone. So you need to make sure you're using these devices correctly. Never think that you can make money on a Windows computer. Rule number one, dump Windows because that is you will not make money on a Windows computer. You have to go Mac. There's no other way around it. All the entrepreneurs that are making FU types of money, they're all on Mac. They're not on Windows, unless they're gamers and they're Twitch streamers, for example. So number one is device and computer. So that is actually, I kind of want to, let me take this and turn this into a Notion slide because I love taking notes. I'm very visual too. So let me download this. We're going to open up a digital notebook because I want you to also take notes. By the way, this is also going to be recorded and saved on my YouTube channel. I'll promote that a little later, unless you guys want it right now. So let's break this down. I'm just going to do this AI skill roadmap. This is the roadmap that I'm going to lay out in this episode of the path to AI, the path to how to make money with AI, the path to start leveraging AI for your business and so forth for that. Really quick, this whole episode and all of my lives are recorded and saved instantly on my YouTube channel. Go ahead and take a screenshot. I'll wait 5 seconds. So you can see all of my recordings of any of the past lives. So I know a lot of people, basically when people work with me, it's I have a lot of my clients say, oh my God, it's like drinking from a fire hose. I will share so much information. Thank you so much, Ghost. And by the way, under the live tab, that's where you'll see all my lives. And then plus, if you want more, I have 732 videos on my YouTube channel, free education around AI, digital marketing, business, and productivity. So you can find a wealth of information there, all completely for free. Nice. So let's keep jamming. Let's break down the AI skill roadmap to give you a very clear step-by-step path on what you need to start working on today to see where you are so that you could take full advantage of AI. So number one, this is the pyramid of success. You have to follow these pyramid or these stages starting from the base, and then once you've mastered each level, then you could ascend to take the full advantage of each of the next levels, for example. This also works very good if you want to become an AI consultant where you can consult. That right now, and I'm going to be completely transparent, companies are hiring me at $500 an hour to be an AI consultant. So there is money in this gold rush age that I'm like, do not sleep on it. I'm also going to give you a wake-up call. You're late to AI. If you're not already in AI, using AI, I'm not saying like ChatGPT and like that's, or a couple of AI tools throughout your day. Like, no. You are making money directly from AI. You are massively behind. That's a very short wake-up call. So please, take AI seriously. If you do not take AI seriously in 2025, you won't have a job, you won't make more money, and your business will fail. Sorry, I just have to be blunt to like, hey, take this shit seriously. I cuss on my show too. Okay, so this is the path. We need to first, before you even touch AI, I guarantee that you haven't had a computer class in the last decade. So we need to just update how you even touch a computer and a mobile phone, because using outdated technology or using outdated software is like molasses. For example, we had a business owner go through our program. She was using Google Sheets and Google Docs to run her entire business. Her business never grew. She was always in a state of chaos, but just introducing one app, Notion, changed how she organized her entire business. She was able to make 10% more revenue just because she was using the right tools and gained clarity. Hollywood Davis says, can you mention what ways to make money with AI in just a couple ways? 100%. So quickly, let's go just touch on that. How to make money with AI. There are two ways, actually 3 ways. Way number one is you have an existing business where you're selling a product or service and you're using these AI tools in your business to beat your competition, to get more leads and to get more sales and to automate your entire business. That's level one. She actually, Dill says, what did she do in Notion? She actually she has a cake decoration business, and she was running everything, her CRM, her notes, her documents, everything in Google Sheets and Google Docs, and she never made more money. Every month over month was a continuous struggle. So that's why using the right tools, she had the right process. She wanted to do make.com automations, but she couldn't do it because she was using outdated technology. Once she learned Notion, then she can take advantage of the automation tools like make.com, and then she was able to start automating the manual day-to-day work in her business. So that's the danger if you're using outdated technology, both hardware and software, you're doomed. You've handicapped and you've ruined, you've literally prevented your business from growth. So that's why it's very important to stay on top of technology. So one of the ways of either making more money with AI is taking your existing business, whether you sell a product or a service, for example, and you add AI to it. You add automations, you add digital marketing automations, you also add chatbots and voice agents and workflows, and also pump out more content and also have irresistible offers. You will make more money just growing your business using these AI tools, for example. Next way, you actually sell AI services to small businesses. I'll give you 2 examples. Example number 1 is that you sell, it could be funnels, marketing automation, paid ad campaigns, Make.com operations automations, or N8N agents, or AI chatbots, or AI voice agents. Any one of those are AI services that you can sell to any type of small business. It will help them save more time, get more leads, and grow their business with more sales without having to hire a person, for example. Those are very high ticket services. You could charge anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 for the setup, and then anywhere from $197 to $497 as the monthly maintenance for them to continue to get access to these automation tools that you've built for the business. So that's the second way. The third way is what I do, which is AI education. The biggest gap in the market right now is education. People don't know what are the best AI tools, how to use them properly, and how to incorporate them into their business so they're actually generating more leads and more sales and streamlining their operations so that they're just as, if not more productive, without having to hire additional people. So those are the main ways. So what I do is I just sell AI education and training. Companies hire me to do workshops and training on how to use AI. I have a AI community which I built in 30 days and got 33 members that are teaching them all the AI courses that they need to actually start using AI properly in their business. And so right now I'm just adding memberships and going on speaking tours, really just doing workshops. So that's another way of making AI. So those are the three ways of how to make money with AI. Let's recap them. Number one is using AI in your existing business to stay competitive. Number two is you're selling AI services to small to medium-sized businesses. That's another one. Each ones are different business models too. You can't do them all. You just have to pick one path. Each one of them is equally as profitable as the other. You just have to focus on a type of business, and then you have to focus on a type of niche or industry. A lot of entrepreneurs that come through my program, they want to do different services and for different industries or niches. Anytime you switch from a different industry or niche, when we get into the marketing component, Sharon, good to see you, Sharon. We have our member Sharon in YouTube world. Good to see Sharon. Sharon, I saw your post. Thank you so much for sharing that. It really inspired a lot of people. And thank you. Trust, we all go through technology issues. Actually, is what we're talking about in this episode is the tech, which is the productivity, having the right tools so that you can start using these AI tools in your business then. And then the third way to make money with AI is to actually sell AI education and training. That's going to be the biggest one out of all in the demands. A lot of the people that, or a lot of the entrepreneurs that go through my program want to become AI experts so that they could go and sell AI training to their community and to businesses just to solve the one problem, which is awareness, education, and training. That's always going to be the number one. I want to say thank you so much, each and every one of you, especially in TikTok, for liking, for following, for sharing this with your community. My mission is to teach 1 million people AI and show you how to make money with AI. I'm truly grateful. DTF says, why is Mac so much better than Windows in the AI world? Oh, my brother. Oh, before you even get to making money world, take Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley is the best of the best startup worlds. It's like going to the Super Bowl for startups and for businesses. When you work in those environments, no one touches a Windows PC for a great reason. They need to get volume amount of work done in a short period of time and be the utmost elite productivity. Like, just as, think of it like a sports player, like a football player that's like trained every weekend, that's using, let's say, for example, let's put it this way. Take football, for example. I don't watch football, but take it for example. A football player that has the best gear is going to play amazing. He has the great protection, the great helmet. He has the great shoes with spikes, so it gives him traction so he can move quicker and increase the performance. The analogy is, if you take a football player and you give him a Windows-like environment, that's equivalent to a football player playing in flip-flops. Now, tell me, how good is a football player going to be in probably shorts and a flip-flop? He's going to be very inefficient on the game field versus a football player that has the best of the cleats, that has higher performance, that's using the best gear. So it's the gear that you use that's going to help you fulfill your or help you run your business, for example. So that's why I do not recommend level number one. We literally had an entrepreneur go through our office hours today, and he's so frustrated because he can't start his AI and automation agency because he's stuck in Windows. Every time we do consulting, we waste 2 hours with passwords and drivers and outdated technology. And so it's like, that's why I highly recommend. Number one is a Mac computer. You could buy any Mac, honestly. Anything with the M1 chip and 16 gigs of memory, you're good. You're set. Second is iPhone. Don't recommend Android. Trust. So that's level one. Now this is just productivity. Let's go over just what those productivity tools are to help you get more money with them. Let's see, for example, DTF says, I've been using AI to code for a year and a half, selling Discord services for Amazon sellers, and just curious. That's such a weird business model. I've never heard of that before. Super unique. Interesting. Dill says, where can you learn to do the AI automation stuff for your business? And then Dill says, and sell the automation to them. Super easy. SimpleTechSkills.com. It's my AI training community where I train you on the best. Actually, let me log in. I got to think of the link there. Okay, cool. So this is our community. We have 33 members that are all learning AI and using it to get first movers advantage to help them grow their business, stay competitive. And so here are the courses where basically you have to start with Notion, then go into prompt engineering with ChatGPT, then go into AI automation and AI assistance with Make.com. Then I'm going to teach you social media marketing. And then we have a bunch of other courses lined up for this month. We only launched in this month, which I'm super excited for. So that's the AI community. That is the best way. Plus you get twice. Oh, fun fact. You get twice office hours only on the annual plan. If you get the monthly plan, you get access to recordings of our twice a week office hours, but you do not actually get to join or participate in them. They are just for the people on the annual plan, for the people that are serious about AI. All the regular or all the other people that are watching this, because I also think it's shared, you're grandfathered in, so you can still attend. So don't worry, don't freak out. It's only for new people. Trust. Okay, so let's break down productivity before we start getting to the cool AI tools. Number one, productivity is your Mac computer, Notion for your digital notebook, Alfred. If you don't know Alfred, we'll get into Alfred at another time. It just allows you to work 10 times more productively on the web, for example. Password management is it's called 1Password. It's going to remember all your passwords, allow you to work more efficiently. And then video editing, you can use DaVinci Premiere or Gling. Those are the main ones, just starting off. There's a couple other ones. Actually, let me actually show you this slide really quick, because you could take a screenshot of this slide. You guys are, thank you for each and every one of you that is following. I'm going to show you the top 13 tools that every entrepreneur needs in the productivity world. So let me grab that slide. Webinars, because I used to give these webinars. Here we go. Top 13. I've coached hundreds of entrepreneurs, probably close to 700 at this point. These are the top 13 tools every entrepreneur needs in order for just peak productivity. This is before you even touch AI. So this is, you could take a screenshot. Feel free, take a screenshot. My free gift to you. Number one is an Apple Calendar that allows you to sync and time block all of your events, meetings, tasks, everything on your calendar. If it's not on the calendar, it doesn't get done. You should have your events, meetings, routines, and also your tasks time blocked down to the minute of everything that you should be doing and running your entire life hour by hour on the calendar. If you are not using your calendar to manage your day, you are wasting time and you're not working efficiently on your goals and your projects. When it comes to business, you need to time management, especially time blocking is the most important skill that separates A players from people that will never succeed in their goals. Next, I'm very blunt here. Next is TickTick. TickTick is a task and project management app. It allows you to manage all your tasks and projects, allows you to time block down to the minute, so that you could get more done in a day than most do in a week effortlessly without being overwhelmed, for example. Next one is your digital notebook. That's Notion. Notion is going to be your second brain. Actually, let's just go through these visually because this whole presentation is meant to be visual. So number one is the computer that you use. You have to be on a Mac. There's no way you can make money on this God's green earth with a Windows computer. Sorry, I would only give a Windows to my enemies and to my competitors. So you have to get on. You could get, honestly, anything with the M1 chip is great. You could buy refurbished. It doesn't even have to be brand new. Mika says, so I screenshotted those. Nice. Yes, please take a screenshot of all the stuff that I share. I want you guys to succeed. So you guys ask the questions in the chat. I will answer them, and I'm just trying to give you as much value as I can in a very short period of time. Next one, as I mentioned, Apple Calendar, because you need to get skilled in order for you to accomplish not just your personal goals, but also your business goals. Your business is like giving life to a new baby. It's going to require all of the minutes. They say you leave your 9 to 5 for working 24/7, 7 days a week. That is so true. I work 10 hours days on my business, 7 days a week. I do not take vacations off. I haven't for quite a while, but that's what it takes. It's called sacrifice for building a business that can provide you the financial freedom so that you can retire your parents, live where you want, spend time with who you want. At the end of the day, have that financial freedom, which is all what we're seeking. So time management using the Apple Calendar, and Apple Calendar is free. It's going to sync on there your routines, your habits, your meetings, your tasks, your projects, and that's pretty much all in there. TickTick. TickTick is your task and project management app. This is what you're using. Lil Rob says, "What is this?" I'm just now joining. This is an AI, and pretty much it's an AI entrepreneurship workshop where basically I'm going to show you, before we even get to AI, what are the levels that an entrepreneur needs in order to make money online efficiently. So we have to go through the basics with the productivity course, and then later on in the episode we're going to talk about AI tools, and then we'll talk about what was the other one? Digital marketing, hopefully, if we have time. So nice. This is going to be TickTick, your task and project management to manage all your time across your personal life and your business life. It's all in this one app so that you're not overwhelmed, burnt out, with scattered everywhere. It's like, oh, what's that task I have to do? And you're always in firefighting mode. This gets you out of firefighting mode. You could be proactive, plan out your day, week, and month, and know exactly what you're going to be doing down to the hour, because time blocking equals success. Next one, Notion. Notion is your all-in-one digital notebook to store all your notes. Please do not use Apple Notes. Please do not use Google Docs. Please do not use Microsoft Word. Please do not use Evernote or Obsidian. None of them compare when you have a powerful tool like Notion. I've been using it for about 7 years now, have yet to find a competitor that can beat it. It's your second brain. It's going to store all your documents, notes, files, resources, so that when you need it, you could quickly save it, never forget it, and use it when you need it. Perplexity's gone, which is now so sad. This is an old presentation, so a lot of the software has been outdated now. In 2 months, a lot of the software is outdated. It's wild. 1Password. You need to have a password manager. 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 If you are hunting for passwords, if you are using the same password across different sites, if you're using Google login to try and log in, or even Apple passwords, that is all inefficient, waste of time, and puts you at risk for getting locked out and not working at peak productivity. So you need to have 1Password. Dr. M, welcome Dr. M, brand new. She asked a very good question. What happened to Perplexity? Perplexity died. Perplexity is no longer the A player when it comes to search and finding up-to-date information on the web. That is now DeepSeek. We're going to talk about the 4 wise men. Number 1 is ChatGPT plus, second is DeepSeek, third is Mistral, and 4 is Claude. Those are the only 4 AI tools that you need in your life. Yes, you do need to understand how to use each of them for different tasks, but Perplexity, as of this year, died. It's dead. They're now turning into a VC funding company, which is changing business models. That's a red flag. Alfred for Mac. If you're on a Mac, this is my gift to you. This will 10x your productivity and save you 2 hours per week automatically just by using this one app. This is called Alfred. Alfred is my best friend, and Alfred is what I use every single day to work way more faster just on a computer. I want to go into features right now, but just if you want to use a Mac, you're going to want to buy Alfred right after. It's worth it. This presentation is unfortunately a few months old. CapCut is no longer relevant. CapCut's useless. And that's the main takeaway in the AI world. 1 month in AI is technically 3 months in the real world. So if you fall behind 1 month, you are 3 months behind in the real world. It is scary fast how fast these tools move, especially with AI. Tools like CapCut are no longer relevant. There are better tools out there like Gling. We could get into Gling much later. It's basically for video editing when you want to start creating content. DaVinci Pro is a great tool. DaVinci Resolve is completely free as a video editor. You can't beat it. Oh, yeah, trust me. A lot of people are like, dang, CapCut was my go-to. You have no idea how good Gling is. I'm gonna lay you guys on some game right now. This is my gift to you. Gling. This is your AI video editor. Yes, AI video editor. By the way, I'm not sponsored by any single one of these tools. If I recommend a tool, it's because I only recommend the best for my clients because they pay me a lot of money to make sure they have a competitive advantage. Yes, let's all have a moment of peace. Rest in peace, CapCut. Thank you for your service. But now we're on to new tools. We're on to the new one. Gling. Gling, when you edit with Gling, you'll never go back to CapCut. You'll never touch DaVinci Resolve, and you'll never, ever, you'll have trauma if you ever think about touching what's Adobe Premiere, for example. So this is my gift to you. If you do any type of video editing whatsoever, pay the $20 for Gling. It is worth every penny. For example, what would take me 2 hours to edit takes me 10 minutes. You could either spend 2 hours video editing, or you could spend 10 minutes video editing. And in those 2 hours, you're going to press those buttons probably 200-300 times to like clip here, clip there, clip there, clip here. With Gling, you're going to spend a tenth of that amount of input. It is ridiculously how good it is, and worth probably I would say the app of the year for me so far, of how much, well, at least for me, because most creators can only create a course every 1 to 2 months. I have to create 3 courses every single month at my capacity. The only way I'm able to do that is because I use the right AI tools. And if you're competing against me as far as creating courses in my niche, for example, I could 3x the output and more value than my competitors. So that's why you're listening to this show, so that I could share with you the best AI tools to help you gain such a competitive advantage. Again, I want you all to make FU money and live the life of your dreams using AI. Let's jump into it. Next one. TidyCal. This is a fun one. This is just a real simple one. At the end of the day, Calendly, dump your Calendly. If you're using Calendly, rest in peace. It's too expensive. It's not worth it. TidyCal is a one-time buy. I think it's like $39. They raised their prices. It's like $39. It's a one-time buy. It does everything that Calendly does. Payments, multiple calendars. You could create infinite number of calendars and so forth. So no more Calendly. This one, my personal favorite, Spark. Spark is for email management. Spark allows you to manage more than one email, especially if you're a business owner. You have a personal email and a business email, for example. You need to manage both of those you should never, it's a red flag, if you're managing your email from tabs on your browser. That is a red flag of like, please come to the light, join the Jedi ways, and download Spark. It's completely free, allows you to manage multiple calendars all in one app. We're jamming. Next one, Canva. Canva for graphic design. Graphic design, paid ads, ad campaigns, images for ads, images for Instagram, Facebook ads, images for your website, images for presentations, webinars also too, very important when you do your webinars for sales pitches, exactly like what I'm not, this isn't well, technically, this is actually really important. Lives are the new webinars. Kind of interesting, especially, so do not sleep on lives. Lives are the newest webinar, so you should be very professional, create everything in Canva for your presentation, for your graphic design. I'm never touching a Photoshop ever again. I've never had to, thank God. This, unfortunately, is, again, another outdated tool. Otter is no longer relevant. It needs to be updated with Fireflies. I like the Google thing. Fireflies. Take a screenshot. Fireflies is the #1 AI note-taking tool. I don't like Fathom, although Fathom's free. I don't like that you have to give access to all of the events on your calendar because, again, if it's free, you are the product. So I don't like, you have to understand, all of these AI tools are data harvesting tools at the end of the day. That's just the sad truth. So I don't like, Sharon's like Canva rocks. Sharon's like join the Jedi way. Yes, I want to turn you. I was thinking about that today. I was like, trust, these tips and stuff that I share are like the Jedi ways. They give you so much superpowers that, again, allows you to accomplish in a day what most would take a week. So Fireflies is like worth it for AI note-taking tool, really, really handy. These are all just productivity tools before we even get to the cool AI stuff. This is just how you touch a computer so that you're just as efficient working within an unlimited capacity for both time, managing your tasks and projects and notes, all without being overwhelmed, burnt out, or living in chaos where all your files and everything's scattered away and you have to go through. These are the just simple things of the top 13 tools. Go ahead and take a screenshot. Top 13 tools that every entrepreneur needs to be at peak productivity. So this is the foundation. To go through some of the comments and we'll move on to the next stage. For Life says, only been here 2 minutes and I already took five screenshots. Yes, please take screenshots. By the way, just for all the new people too, I share a lot of information very, very fast. All of my recordings for my lives are recorded, so you could always go back to any of the lives. I go live twice a day, 6 p.m. and technically 10 p.m. for my late night crowd. Those are the 2 times that I go live every single day, 7 days a week. You can watch any of my previous live recordings right here under the live tab. The live tab, I have my library of all my lives. They're like the most up to date with AI. It's like the fastest way. Then if you want more like actual tutorials, in my video library I have 700 videos. I laugh every time. I just like, that's insanity. I've been doing YouTube for like 3 years though, granted. So here you will find the best of the best videos on AI, productivity, digital marketing, automation, and business. So you can find all of that. That's at YouTube, completely for free. Enjoy. Thank you so much, each and every one of you. Let me just making sure. Year says I'm taking notes on my MacBook. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's see. Thank you, SC says I'm very informational. For Life says I swiped right at the right time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And rest in peace, CapCut. All right, so let's do. That's chapter number 1. That's just level 1. We're gonna jam through. We have a ton to go through. So level number 1, what we've just been talking about is what I call, this is the AI success pyramid. If you really want to truly take advantage of what AI, mostly what technology, just technology in general, has to offer for both your life and your business, this is the path that I would recommend. You have to build your pyramid. Each level of the pyramid is skill sets, using the right skill set and the right tool. So you have to use the right tool in the right way to really unlock what I call superpowers. Like, these are all just crazy superpowers that, like, once you like using those 13 tools, people will think you have crazy superpowers, the Jedi ways. Thank you, each and every one of you, for the follows. I appreciate it. DT says, you make me want to return my 5080. Come to the dark side. Get that Mac. It could be any of the cheapest Mac. Minimally, a Mac M1 with 16 gigs of memory. If you could buy refurbished, even better. If minimum even is like an iPhone 13, or actually 12. I have an iPhone 12, and that's just enough. So I don't want you to spend lots of money on the newest, greatest. Just this is enough already. This is just so how you touch a computer is efficient. Next, I want to show you my desk setup. Yeah, I could do this. Okay, let me do a new picture. So let me take a picture and share this. Okay. Let me share a picture of my desk, because the next thing I need to show you is the computer setup, because this is going to allow you to create or work efficiently. You basically need a workstation at the end of the day. So that's what I want to show you this. So let me airdrop it. Love airdrop. Airdrop is such a hack. Can't do that on Windows. Okay, so airdrop the photo. This is a real-time picture I just took 5 seconds ago. Water break. This is my battle station. This is my complete battle station on how I even just my computer desk setup. Notice that you can replace I have a MacBook Pro, really doesn't matter. Just you could use a MacBook Air, you could use a Mac Mini, doesn't matter. Also, I have a widescreen TV, or widescreen monitor, you need to technically minimally have at least 2 to 3 monitors. Not gonna lie. You need one window for something that you're working on, another window for something that you're referencing, and the bottom window is going to be for your tasks so that you know what you're doing, basically. That's the minimum I would say to help you. You can't expect to be productive in today's world with just one computer monitor. Highly recommend. Eden says, can I use an iPhone instead of a MacBook? No, you can't run your business off of just the computer. Don't do iPads, don't do tablets, don't do anything. Tablet is not anything. Mobile is not. Don't ever think you could run a business off your iPhone. You need a computer to truly make money. Again, I'm trying to get you guys to the point of making FU money. This is what it takes. You have to spend money to make money, unfortunately. Notice my camera. I just have a camera that's on a gimbal. So the camera, it's actually on a microphone kind of arm, so it moves and stuff. But now I have a real nice camera. That's why a lot of people are like, what camera are you using? Why does it look so sharp? That doesn't look like an iPhone or a webcam. You have to provide yourself with, or in order for you to stand out online, you have to use quality microphone and a quality camera so that you stand out as a professional, especially when it comes to AI. No one's going to take you seriously if you're using some blurry webcam, for example, as well too. Next down is my mic. I do not recommend this is the Shure SMB something, whatever. So if you guys really want the name, I could get the name. This one, you have to get this one. Don't get the USB one, I recommend. Dr. M says, what about a GoPro? Nope, you need an actual camera. Sorry. GoPros are not the best for cameras. Again, your clients are paying you lots of money to show up professionally online. If you're showing up with a cheap camera, they expect cheap services. It's if you show up with a very professional camera, you've just set the tone that this is something serious. This is what they do. This is more of like what it takes to show up in the digital world. Everything now is online and virtual. So these are the little things that stand out that makes your personal brand look more professional at the end of the day. Notice that I also have an external keyboard. It's also ergonomic too. It kind of like splits in the middle. Not gonna lie, that took probably like 3 weeks to get used to. It's super weird using ergonomic keyboards. Super weird, it's like the weirdest thing. But once you do it, you don't get fatigue with your hands and wrists at the end of the day. So just to kind of save you from carpal tunnel when you hit 50. I'm not there yet, but eventually. Ergonomic mouse is the weirdest thing too. Is you're like, but a mouse should be flat, but then you look at your wrist and how like it's crinked, and so that's why it's like you need an ergonomic mouse. Trust, I've been touching a computer for like 20-30 years. Like once you go ergonomic, these are little things: mouse, keyboard, chair. It's gonna help at the end of the day. This is your battle station. Water and coffee. Can't forget those. And that's pretty much it. So this station right here allows me to, like, say for example, when I need to go live, I press 2 buttons and I am live. When I need to record content, I usually just use my phone and I'm instantly ready to go. So that's why this is we're just still in the productivity level. We talked about software. This is hardware. These are just base level for you to touch a computer to be efficiently in the digital world. Also, I do like to mention this too. Highly recommend. Some people just don't know how to type. I highly recommend, please. It's worth it. There's like free typing apps online, free typing website. There's a ton of them. It really doesn't matter. I think it's typing.com that I used to do. Just learn how to type. There's a lot of peckers out there. I don't mean to call you out, but just know that if you really want to, again, all of these things here save you time. It's just more time, hours. Like it's you again, what I could get done in a day would take someone an entire week of working. So it's these little things that all add up. For example, Mom T says, "What's your website?" if you go right here, it's at the very bottom. You could take a screenshot. I'm gonna make it better with probably a QR code or something, but simpletechskills.com is my website. You can sign up for the free newsletter. You get a ton of free AI goodies that are there. And if you're serious, you could join the AI community. We have more in-depth courses, plus twice a week office hours, and a lot of really good stuff. This is just covering the overview of the stuff. So David E says join at the right time. Awesome setup. David E says typingtutor.com. Nice. I try that one. So typing tutor, probably any one of these. They all function the same. Find one that's a little more gamified, but highly recommend. It's just an important skill to learn, just learning how to type. A lot of people are like, is there any voice to typing? Yes, but trust, you're going to want to develop that skill set. Trust me. But yes, built into every Mac has the ability to do voice to text. So if I bring up here, this is free on every Mac. Hello, my name is Jonathan. I am now typing completely using my voice. Oh, look, I have 10 fingers up, and right now my computer is talking and is perfectly translating everything that I'm doing. This is why you buy a Mac, because you get free awesome tools like this, and you don't have to type because you get superpowers with voice to text typing. Nice. Here's a fun hack. If you use voice to text typing, it actually saves you 12 hours a week in productivity. That's a real big time saving kind of thing. So I was able to type out that whole paragraph using voice to text because it's built into every Mac completely for free. Isn't that nice? Okay, so in productivity, we've talked about software, we've talked about hardware, and we also talked about the desk setup. That's just how you touch a computer and using the right tools to just be as productive with your digital notes, your tasks, your projects, your time, and so forth from there. So that's level one. We just spent 46 minutes just on level one. So trust, I do not want to overwhelm you with trying to learn all of this at a time. Everything I share, just write them down in order, and then one at a time cross them off. Like do one new thing a week. That's enough. Like I don't want to overwhelm you with like, oh, I got to get all this stuff done in a week. No. This is going to take time. You're developing new habits, new skills, and on average, I think it takes 66 days for your brain to literally neuro rewire itself to develop a new habit. And so change takes time, but this is the right change. These are the Jedi ways. All right, now we're going to get into my most fun and favorite topic, marketing, with marketing and automation. So let's first with marketing and automation. Hollywood says, I'm going to rewatch this video again and love everything, just what I need. Perfect. Yep, that's the goal. I'm going to make this a real awesome 2-hour session. Okay, so next we're jamming. Let's talk about marketing. This is important. Because let's go to I have slides. I'm very visual. I love my Canva slides. All right, let me bring this up real quick. Okay, here. Let's go this one right here, for example. Wait, no. I know which one I want. Sorry, I have a bunch of slides. I want this slide. Okay, this slide right here. Let me make this nice and big so you guys can see. You guys can see that? Let me just download that so we can make it just a little bit bigger. So I want this slide and I want a JPEG. God, Canva is so nice. Look at Canva's just like, oh, for graphic design and just visuals. Like again, a lot of what professionals do, you need to communicate visually to your audience so that they can understand the value that you deliver regardless of whatever industry. So visual presentations in Canva, you just can't beat that. So this one, let's talk about marketing. Marketing on a high level view is the process of getting attention so people know what your product or service is, and they see it as the only solution for that. Monty says, how many things do you pay for? Everything that I've mentioned on this show, I pay for. My average my burn rate digitally for the business is like $500 a month in just software tools, pretty much like software, apps, technology, all together, everything to run a digital online business roughly costs about $500 a month, give or take, just in burn rate for that kind of thing. Okay, so with digital marketing, this is very important. This is how you're going to get leads organically for your business. For context, I was able to get 550. Actually, I want to show you receipts actually because I like showing receipts. I was able to get 554 leads in 30 days, which is roughly 20 leads a day, completely through organic traffic. How much would 554 leads do to your business? It would change your business drastically. So how did I do it? Completely organically by just posting on TikTok and YouTube and going live on TikTok and YouTube only. Next month, which is this month, I'm going to be adding Instagram as the next channel, which I'm excited for. How much should you post? Minimally, you need to post 3 times a day. Minimally. 7 days a week, 3 times a day. Minimally. That's bare minimum just to get into the game, because those 3, I know that's going to shock a lot of people. Are like, oh my god, 3 posts, that sounds crazy. It takes me an hour to do a post 3 times a day. That's 3 hours per post. It's like, get faster. There's easier ways. We have a whole course on digital marketing, but think of it this way. I like the analogy of exercising. When you first hit your first PR, that like say for example, I wanted to bench 100 pounds, for example. Like trying to get to 100 pounds seemed impossible the first time. I'm like, that's way too heavy. But then once I worked my way up, developed the skills, got a lot of practice through reps, then I hit my PR of 100. Now your PR becomes your daily, and then you're looking for the next mountain to climb. So that's why in order for you to compete online, you are competing with the algorithm, and in your niche, your competition, there's someone like me who's posting 6 times a day and going live twice a day. So you're competing with someone like me in your niche. They're generating more money because they're posting more content. If you want more leads and more sales, post more content. It's a very simple formula. It's very simple. Mercedes, great to see you. You're brand new to the AI community. Welcome. How can you give them value 3 times per day, every day? Don't you run out of ideas? Nope, I don't. Here's a great way of strategy of how, and great question, by the way, and welcome. I appreciate you. Here's a great way of how I never run out of content ideas. I go to TikTok. I am probably laying down on my bed. By the way, that guy's super funny. He's a Los Angeles comedian. Let me go to my followers, the people that I am following. So in your niche, you need to get inspiration from your competition. In marketing, rule number 1 is study your competition. All of them. You should know the top 10 people that are making FU types of money in your industry and niche, and you should be studying methodically, scientifically, obsessed about whatever they do. The key word and phrase is called success leaves clues. If they create videos and it's going viral for a specific topic, you should create that same type of video because it's a specific topic for that specific niche. So, for example, I would say 90% of the people, I have like 10% of people that are just not in AI as a niche, but 90% of the people that I'm following are people in the AI education space, basically. AI influencers, let's call them, even though I don't like calling myself an influencer. Ugh. Anyways, what I do is on my downtime, when I'm on the restroom, when I'm cooking, late night, or I'm bored, or early when I wake up. Actually, not when I wake up anymore. Early or late night when I go to bed, I'm scrolling, just like you, no different. But I'm scrolling for inspiration. Anytime I find a post that I find interesting, that I'm like, ooh, here's the mindset to have. Do not create, copy. You are a museum curator to your audience. That's the mindset to have, is go and curate content that's specific to your niche or audience. So for example, I find AI content that I find interesting, or I may find valuable to a lot of my audience are entrepreneurs that either want to make money with AI, want to use AI in their business to grow, or want to become AI experts, for example. And so I'm looking for content that can serve them as well too, for example. So this is the most important thing. Marketing principle number 2. I have many marketing principles. It's called having a swipe file. Starting off, I'm not going to lie, just start with Notion. It's going to be the easiest because you're already going to have Notion anyways. This is a swipe file of all sorts of competitors in many different marketing space, for example. I'm actually going to show you mine right now. Let me show you. This is TickTick. So you're at the end of the day, you're keeping a list of content that you find interesting. So here's TickTick. TickTick again is for task and project management, but you can create different apps or list for different tasks. So I have 3 lists: one list for work projects and tasks, one list for personal projects and tasks, and a third list. Thank you, Zoom, for the celebration. A third list for content. So once I find a piece of content that I find interesting, I share it to this list. So if you just share the app, when you share on any piece of content on any platform, it's going to say on your phone, it's going to say, hey, where do you want to save this? I'm going to say, I'm going to save it in TickTick and tag it with content, and I'm done. So in this list is 233 AI content from all sorts of influencers all around. So I don't run out of ideas ever. Like I don't try and save as many like a day. I just like whenever I'm like downtime, that's interesting, share. Oh, that's interesting, share. I'm interesting, share, save. I should say share to save. So when it comes time to creating content, I designate 1 hour a day to shoot 6 short form 20-second videos. I got my reps in today. Very excited. And so I set a timer. This is why time blocking is very important. If you're unable to do something consistently, is because it's not scheduled on your time or on a calendar. That's why you should live and die based on your calendar, as far as time blocking every moment of your life. Especially when you have big goals or running a business, you need to get good at time blocking. So I have a time every day at a specific time. I set 1 hour aside. I'm going to create content. All I do is go to my list, pick the first one that I find. It's Sabrina.
Most AI certifications are...
And then I go, number 1, I look for a video that's doing more than 5,000 views. So this has 11,000 views. So I'm like, okay, there's people are interested in whatever this topic is. Then by the way, shout out, you should all follow Sabrina. She makes amazing content, and she's the owner of Bluetato. Highly recommend following her for AI content. Let me just give her a shout out too, full credit, because Sabrina is amazing. There we go. Take a screenshot. Highly recommend Sabrina. Go to her comments and say Jonathan told me to say hi. She knows me. It's a small world. It's kind of weird. Anyways, so I find some interesting content. I go, the first thing I go, what's going on? What's the topic of this video? AI certifications are trash. Okay, so that's the topic. The next thing that I go is, what is a hook that I can say to grab people's attention? When you create short form pieces of content, Serenity DJ says, Jonathan said hi. Yeah, go spam her comments and say, Jonathan Acuna told me to say hi. Like, she knows me. It's a real funny thing. We'll have a little like community sharing battle. It would be really funny. My community versus her community would be like, oh, sure. And then I'll get some, I don't know. Anyways. So your most important thing when it comes to content, the algorithm judges your content on 3 pieces of information. Number 1, did it get the user to stop scrolling? Number 2, did they watch the whole video? And third, did they engage and like? And because you guys are so awesome, and I'm trying to make this such a banging video all in one thing, that's going to be, you can rewatch on live streams. I'm even going to give you the point system that TikTok uses. All right. Sorry, there's something in my teeth. Okay, let me airdrop this. Airdrop. Thank you, Mac. This is so nice. Okay, wait. Let me turn on my Bluetooth so I can airdrop this. It's so, oh God, once you go airdrop and Mac, you're like, I'm never going back. All right, since you guys are rocking, you guys are doing so amazing. Please, if you find this valuable and sharing at least something valuable, please just like and follow. It does a lot just to wake the algorithm. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. I really more appreciate your attention. I know you guys could be watching cat videos and dog videos just one scroll away. So I would be too, not gonna lie. All right, so back to dropping value. This is how TikTok. Instagram has something kind of similar as well too. This is called the point system. So let me zoom in. This is TikTok's point system. Oh yeah, Sabrina has 2 white dogs. Love her dogs too. She uses her dogs for attention, like top of funnel, connection content. So the algorithm is going to say, if they like it, 1 point. If they comment, 2 points. If they repost, 3 points. If they have a medium to long watch time, 5 points. If they complete the whole video, 6 points. If they follow, 4 points. Then it uses that video, that ranking to every roughly, this part I'm kind of like assuming, every 100 people, it's doing this point system and then getting a score. And depending on that score, it's either going to push it out to more people or less. For example, and I'll show you mine too. Like I'll be completely honest. Before February, my content sucked. Horrible content. They call it being stuck in the 200 view jail. It's like load. I'm just going to scroll. It's not even that far away. I want to show you, like, this isn't something I've been doing. Like I spent January going, I don't want to spend money on ads anymore. I want to now figure out this content game, because a business is going to make it or break it based on content, because ads isn't sustainable in the long run. Look at these views: 8, 18, 8, 6, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 8, 200, 200. Then I started niching down and talking just about AI, started to get a little more traffic. Then I started learning here. I started posting more consistently. I was not consistent. I was just posting once a day. It was barely, if I was like maybe once a day, or I would do once every 2 days or something like that. Not consistent. Then I niched down, and then here I started practicing hooks. So my hooks started getting better. The first 2 seconds of every video will make or break the video, which is the hook. So I got 1,000, 3,000, 300, 500, 300, 800, 400. So then I started finding topics that through, and this, you're only going to discover this based on when you get data back. You're just going to talk about all sorts of things related to your niche or your business or the pain points that your customers are feeling. For example, some piece of content that's that genre, for example, will resonate more. For example, when I talk about Make.com and automations, 22,000 views, 2,000 views. Oh, you guys want Make.com automation skills. Oh, okay, good to know. When I do ChatGPT prompt kind of stuff, 200 views, 200 views. And I'm like, oh, signals to the market. So that's why just post as much time, because I did. Yeah, these are going to do real good. 800, 300, 400, that's good. These are just 6 videos I posted today. Yesterday videos are doing really good. Again, the more reps that you put out, the more opportunity for you to get discovered for the For You page. This is just top of funnel. Once you find my top of funnel content, then you're going to get funneled into my live streams, basically. That's my funnel. And so that's why if we go back, oh yeah, by the way, then I just use TikTok app, and I just like hit record, talk, do my hook. I usually share something on my screen, and then I do a call to action to join the AI newsletter. It's usually my framework. Super simple. I get 6 pieces of content done in an hour, and then they're posted on YouTube and TikTok, and I'm done. I move on with my day. I get my reps in. So that's why it's very important to do a swipe file for a list for all your content. Nice. So this is the marketing funnel. He goes, do you edit your videos? Technically, in the TikTok app, when you hit record, you can hold the button, say your hook, like ChatGPT operator sucks. Do this instead. Let go. And I'm like, I didn't like the energy. I wasn't that positive. Let me try it again. Because you'll notice some people's videos are like, let me show you the best ChatGPT, the top AI tools I use every day in my life. And it sounds boring as shit. People are going to resonate based on your energy. So if you're positive, you have really good energy, that's also what people are going to connect to. It's not so much the topic as well, too. So if I don't like the take, I can use the edit. When you record in the TikTok app, you can just hit the delete button. It deletes your last take, and you try again at the end of the day. So I just edit all in, and then I use captions from the TikTok app, and then I post. Done. And then it downloads them to your phone, and then I just automatically upload. I use Buffer now, so I'll upload to Buffer, and then Buffer, if you guys don't know, Buffer will automatically schedule and post all of your videos in the future to multiple social media platforms at once at $5 per channel, unlimited posts in the future, basically. So that's Buffer, really helpful there. So this is my entire marketing funnel, basically. So on the left-hand side, I have shorts, short-form content. I am sending, this is the most important thing. This is why websites are dead. Do not build a website. Do not use a link tree. Do not use Wix, Squarespace, GoDaddy, Systems.io. What other culprits are there? Webflow. Do not build your website on any of those tools. You've actually prevented your business from growing, unfortunately. You need a funnel. You need a lead magnet funnel. A lead magnet funnel has only one thing on that page. I'm going to show you a couple really good funnels, actually. And this is for Brother Vince, too, because you also asked about funnel examples. So I'm going to show you one. I'm going to show you mine, because I know mine converts at 40%. So this page right here, if you go to simpletechskills.com, simpletechskills.com, because they're simple and you want tech skills and it's so easy to do superpowers. I try to make it easy. This is my funnel. This is my lead magnet page. So this is the only link on my link in description on YouTube video, link in bio on YouTube, link in bio on TikTok, and soon to be link in bio. I'm not going to mention LinkedIn. LinkedIn's a dead place. But this is actually built with Go High Level. If you cannot afford Go High Level, there's lead pages. Very simple and easy to use. Build a funnel, no code. It just works to get analytics, which is great. If you can afford it, go for Go High Level. It's the all-in-one tool. At the end of the day, my entire business, all my marketing is all in Go High Level. Now, the next thing is basically this funnel is a lead magnet. You're testing conversions to see how many people will actually go to this landing page and opt in. This is very important. You want to aim for 20% of traffic that goes to this landing page enters their email. If it's under 20%, meaning if I send 100 people, 20 people sign up, for example, if it's under 100%, you need to improve the irresistible offer on this page. It's called copywriting. Copywriting is the number one most valuable marketing skill set to learn. Writing the copy for which is the communication, so that your customers say, here, take my money, or here, take my email. Yes, give me all of that value in return. For example, here you're going to get not only the newsletter, but a quick start AI guide for small businesses and consultants. And look at all the goodies you're going to get. You're going to get the top 100 best AI tools, 1,400 ChatGPT marketing prompts, a 4-hour ChatGPT beginner course, a course on how to build your first AI agent with Make.com and ChatGPT, and also access to an exclusive Saturday Q&A that's not recorded with me. All of those things you get for just your email. So it's an irresistible value. This converts at 40%, which is above average. So but for context, you're never going to get 50. You're never going to get 100%. Each one of these in marketing, you're always playing the law of averages as far as how many people will actually take action. Never going to be 100%. And depending on if it's a sale or a lead magnet, they have different conversions based on your industry. So this is a lead magnet that's converting 40% of traffic. This is how I get 20 to 30 emails a day completely organically in leads. For context, I would have to spend $3,000 a month in paid ad campaigns that get the equivalent amount of leads. But also, all of these leads, since they found me through social media, are much more warmer to who I am, what I offer, and I've already delivered trust by delivering value before they've actually entered their email in. So it's really, the content is, now here's the most important thing about content. The hack is, your content has to help your customers get some transformation or a quick win without them having to pay you. For example, if you watch this webinar, you're going to learn more about AI productivity than probably any other show on there. So that insane amount of value is like, oh, this is awesome. I've gotten so much value, way more than watching any other AI influencers. And then I started using some of the tools that he's mentioned. Oh my God. Notion, amazing. Oh my God. Mac, thank God. Oh my God. Gling. Thank you, John, for introducing me to Gling for video editing. I will never touch CapCut again. So these little things, if you can get them a quick win without them having to pay you, they will then move closer into your funnel and into your world. Now, if we go back to this, that's just the lead magnet. So do not send any of your cold traffic to your website, your sales page, or a link tree, for example. One funnel, one offer, one opt-in. That's all. And so next, is, most importantly, before they buy, like sign up for your product or services on the right hand side, and in between becoming a lead, most importantly, right here in the middle, you need a conversion event. A conversion event is some type of specific focused value, and then with a pitch at the end, for example. So in order for you to sell your services or your products, you need to deliver more value. These conversion events can be a masterclass, can be a webinar, can be a free training. They could be a 5-day free training where you spend 1 hour or 30 minutes a day helping them achieve some transformation, or more importantly, lives. Going live. Please do not sleep on going live. Going live is also probably a huge advantage for your business, so that you could go live, build relationships, nurture, deliver value, all without asking for a sale. But then you have one clear call to action at the very end. As you've heard me throughout this whole training, I've basically been saying sign up for the free newsletter, links in bio. It's completely free. You get a lot of goodies. So that is my funnel on how I bring in 500 leads every single month to my business. I convert 5% of them into sales. For this is important, 3% rule. You're never going to get 100%. If you want to make more money, you need to get more leads. And so here, and you're never going to convert 100% of all your leads. This is a very interesting statistic. These are marketing rules or laws. 50% of people that are subscribing to my social media channel, and also 50% of the people that sign up for my email list, will never ever buy from me, ever. It's just the law of averages, basically. From there, 30% just has a need, but they're not ready yet. They may have just discovered me. They may have, they don't have a priority for learning AI yet. They also don't see the value in learning AI or leveraging it in their business yet. They're happy doing their same routine, for example. Then you have 7% that intend to change. Those ones that intend to change, they're like, okay, I know within the next couple of weeks, I need to make a big shift and really take AI seriously and invest in a course, a program, a mentor, or something to take that next step or level. But they're waiting, they just timing. Maybe not this month is the right time. Maybe next month, maybe 3 months from now. It could be budget, it could be time, it could be priority, it could be any number of factors that are just outside of your control. So only 3% of people that watch my stream, sign up for my newsletter, or subscribe to my YouTube or Facebook and YouTube or TikTok and YouTube channel, only 3% are like, holy shit, I've been looking for someone that could teach me AI and show me how to make money with AI. This dude's been dropping a ton of value and he's doing this for free. Yeah, I'm going to sign up for your email list. Oh, you have an AI Academy where you actually give twice a week workshops, and you have step-by-step courses, and I get closer access to you so you can give me more one-on-one advice. Please take my money. Help me make money with AI. You are the solution to my problem at the end of the day. Or I'm a coach, consultant, or a small business. I've been looking to leverage AI in my business. I just need the right AI expert to help show me the roadmap. That those types of people, the 3%, are the people that sign up for the AI Academy. So the only 3%. So if you want to make more money and grow your email list, only 3% of the people will actually buy. Now this is average. If you're doing above 3%, great. For example, I'm doing actually 5.2%, which I'm actually very happy with. The 5.2%, I won't get higher than probably 6%. Never. Like, that's just too much. But the 5% tells me that my content is targeted, my offers are irresistible, my system is automatically signing up people. Like, I woke up today and 2 people signed up for the AI Academy without me having to do anything. I don't jump on sales calls. They just sign up because they've binged my content. On average, customers need to consume. This is the 7-11 rule. Very important. Google did a research for marketing. Okay. 7-11 rule is marketing framework that suggests that consumers need to engage with the brand for 7 hours across 11 touch points and across 4 different locations before they actually purchase. So let's break break down what that means. They need to consume 7 hours and get value from those 7 hours. Ideally, a quick win, a transformation, some insight that they couldn't find on their own through other resources. The 11 touch points is usually, think of those as days across 11 days. So on average, because I have so much content out there, that I could accelerate that process. So on average, my sales cycle is about 14 days. For the people that meet me from the algorithm and organic content, they're then going to attend the lives. They're then going to follow. After binging some of my content, they're also going to attend the Saturday exclusive webinar because they signed up for the email list. And after 1 to 2 attendance and 2 or 3 webinars, 3% of them are actually going to sign up for the AI community completely automatically without me having to jump on a sales call. That's the formula at the end of the day for marketing. So if you want to close more sales, pump out more content, optimize your funnel, and go live. Cool. Let's see. Okay. So that's roughly digital marketing in a nutshell of how to get leads for your business completely organically without having to spend money on ads, do cold calling, rely on referrals, or do in-person networking. This is a machine of a beast that takes time to commit to build and set up. But once it's set up and you have the routines, you just have to sustain it at the end of the day. So that's another cool thing. Cool. So back to our Notion notes here. We've talked about marketing. We talked about a system to collect and nurture leads automatically. We talked about productivity, hardware, and setup. Now we could get into automation. But wait, there's more. Next level. You guys ready? Let me put a Y in the comments if you're ready for the next level. Also, if you're brand new, please hit that like button and follow. I appreciate it. It goes a long way to help the algorithm. I appreciate each and every one of you, and it also allows me to take a water break too. We've got Hollywood Davis with the Y. We've got Edens with the Y. Thank you so much for all the follows. All right. 10,000 likes. That's so awesome. Thank you, each and every one of you. Edens is like, take 2. Here we go. Now, let's move into the next stage. Rick says why. I like participation on my lives too. It's really cool. Hollywood sends a heart. Brother Vince says why. Thank you so much. Okay, awesome. Let's jump into the next level. Mercedes says, how do you split the screen for your lives and presentation? Great question. When you get into live, and she's like, why, by the way? I appreciate you, Mercedes. Great to meet you. I am using an app called Streamlabs. Streamlabs allows me, because this is most important, when you show yourself online, you want to show yourself in the best high quality with a good camera and a good microphone, because it's going to elevate your personal brand when compared to, I'm sure you've seen a lot of other TikTok lives and the audio is grainy. They're just using their phone. It looks shitty quality, but they're selling. And so that's why for you to stand out, I highly recommend investing in Streamlabs. I'm technically streaming on 2 platforms at the same time. Horatio, good to see you, Horatio. This is Streamlabs. I can see YouTube comments here. I have a separate tab for TikTok comments. So here is YouTube world. This is TikTok world, and I'm streaming simultaneously at the same time. Jose says your cam looks very good. What's the secret? Well, it's more of the setup. So again, for example, Streamlabs is a software, professional microphone, and a full frame camera. It's a Sony A7S. Really doesn't matter what you use, or I shouldn't say what you use, but your camera needs to be what's called a full frame camera. And then what's most impressive about what the setup is actually the lens. The lens is I don't know if you want to get nerdy on it, but a 50 millimeter 1.8. Don't worry about the nerdiness of it, but basically all that means it's a headshot photography lens. That's why the image looks so crisp and sharp. It's because of the lens and also a full frame camera. So that's Streamlabs. Also, microphone is also the best. Do not get the USB one or any digital mic. Like, digital mics are trash. You need a professional mic with an XLR cable. Like, I'm getting nerdy, but trust, these are the little things that makes your personal brand stand out. So that's how I'm able to do split screen. I mean, with it, I got Streamlabs. I could do stuff like this and say hi, close up, and then I could go right back to the computer screen. Stuff like that you could do. You could set up different scenes for different shots. It gets more advanced. Jerry's in the room. Good to see you, Jerry. Jerry's like, full room tonight, homie. You killing it. Oh, I appreciate you, Jerry. Good to see you. We have an amazing group of followers and people learning tonight. We've been jamming for an hour and 18 minutes. We've been going hard into productivity, computer setup, digital marketing. We're slowly working our way up detailed level by level. Now we're in the stage of automation, which I'm very excited for. Cool. Let's keep jamming. I appreciate each and every one of you too. Thank you. So now we're ready to get into the next level of automation skills. There's really only three tools that are going to be specialized in this area. Number one is, this is why you're going to buy Go High Level, because a Go High Level has built-in automation. If you don't know what Go High Level is, it's an all-in-one app that allows you to centralize your website. Basically, the main things is your website, your email marketing, your text message marketing, your CRM, your Zapier-like automation, although please don't ever buy Zapier. It's trash. Your calendar booking and surveys, forms, and it could go on from there. Those are the main ones from there. So rather than logging into a separate app to do all your marketing and manage your funnels and everything like that, this one app does everything all in one for $97. You can't beat it, honestly. It's probably the best one to. And the most important thing, it allows you to automate your marketing so that you can send out emails automatically. You can send out calendar bookings. You can move people up and down the CRM, your sales cycle, completely automatically. It removes having to do any of the manual actions, like automatically people come in, they get an email sequence, they get the calendar booking. When they book on the calendar, it automatically moves them to the next stage of the CRM, for example. Once they finish the service, or once you finish the service, for example, it automatically sends out an email to get that Google review as well too. Hollywood says, so excited to hear you recommend Go GHL, because that's the one I'm launching my SaaS. Beautiful. We have a lot of businesses, especially in my community, that people do white label Go High Level. The most important thing that I teach in there is how to do digital marketing, how to build funnels, how to find competitors, how to write irresistible offers. The tool is just one part. So those are the other side that you also need to skill yourself in. So Go High Level has built-in automation. That's the first level of one type of automation that you're going to use in your business. The next is Make.com. Actually, I'm going to find a good demo of Make.com. Oh man, I had a really good one for my content, but we can rock with one of these. Let's just use this, for example. Actually, what's the social media one? That's very simple. People like the social media automation. Let's use this as an example. Okay, Make.com. Make.com is going to help you automate. I gotta go all the way to the bottom. Automate the manual tasks in your business. So anytime, nice. I like that right there. Cool. I'm visual. So Make.com allows you to automate it could be marketing, it could be sales, it could be follow-up, it could be manual, just day-to-day manual tasks in your business. This connects multiple apps and saves you from having to trigger things automatically, enter data, remove data, do some data manipulation or data update, for example. For example, I have a funnel. So when people hire me to do AI workshops, they fill out a form. It adds them to the CRM. I know their budget. It will either qualify them or disqualify them. Then if they qualify, it will automatically send them a contract proposal. And then once they finish the contract proposal, it will automatically send a payment to get the deposit, and they're in. All that happens automatically without me having to do anything. So it's always going to be like nuanced to whatever your business is, but Make.com is going to be the automation to streamline a lot of your operations. Saves you from having to do things manually, and you get to add AI assistants to help you automate them, for example. Let's see. Awesome. Skunk's like, I heard you can't create custom with Make. For example, if it doesn't have my CRM, I can't use it. Well, it's more of what CRM are you using that Make.com doesn't have that you should actually move your CRM. There's only 3 CRMs there in the world. Go High Level, Airtable, and ClickUp. That's it. Like that's it. If your CRM doesn't have it, you need to dump the CRM, because what's happening is that it doesn't have an API access, so it can't do any automation. So that's the worst type of situation to be in. I know some clients that are using. Some clients hire me and they're like, I want to do my website, email marketing. I'm like, great, let's automate it with Make.com. Oh, it doesn't connect to Make.com. I'm like, well, you're fucked. Like honestly, like you need to dump. Please excuse my bluntness. I cuss a lot on this show, but I'm like, you need to move fast, upgrade the tools, because those tools are preventing your business from growing. So if it doesn't integrate with Make.com, that's a red flag that you shouldn't use that tool for your business. Next, N8N, my favorite. Okay, when it comes to agents, N8N is going to be the most advanced form of automation. Has a very, very high learning curve, but you could kind of do everything that Make.com has, but you also get chatbots, voice agents, and really sophisticated advanced type of automation. So it's always going to depend around the type of task or project that you're trying to automate, for example. But N8N is a very, very important one. If you're looking for a career to actually John, you're mentioning all these apps. What's an app that I could specialize and build a career out of? I would actually do N8N, and then I would do Go High Level second to that. There's huge demand right now for N8N developers. There are people that can build these types of workflows. So I would highly recommend getting skilled in N8N. Then if you're interested in going to the marketing, then you could do Go High Level, and that's a pretty dangerous package. But you can't really learn Go High Level without learning how to do paid ads. That's the secret sauce. A lot of people are struggling to sell Go High Level, because at the end of the day, a website or a funnel is not irresistible to a business owner without traffic. They care more about leads. So you're going to lead into saying, I can help you get more leads, and it's usually going to be through some paid ad campaign, because that's the quickest win. The traffic or the funnel is going to be second to that, because business owners don't really care about time saving. They really just care about more leads, more sales, faster at the end of the day. So that's for all my Go High Level agency owners. Jamming. So that's automations. Make.com, N8N, Go High Level. Those are the main three type of automation tools that you're going to be using. Next, let's go to AI chatbots. There's really only two-ish that I just like recommending, honestly. Chatbase.co. Chatbase. Let me actually just show an image of like this little chatbot right here. Chatbase is a very simple, easy to use AI chatbot. I have one on my website. What it saves me is from answering 20 emails a day about what's the price, does John do one-on-one consulting, does John do partnerships, or can I get in contact with John, or blah, 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 20 different questions a day in emails. This answers all my questions 24/7, 365, and then sends me a nice little PDF at the end of the day saying, hey, John, these are all the questions that that were asked. Here's the conversations, and here's how I answered. Do you want to improve any of them? And any ones that I want to improve, I just rewrite new questions and answers, upload it to its brain using a PDF document, and then now the next day it knows even more how to answer nuanced questions. So over time, AI chatbots get a lot smarter. If you want to deploy AI chatbot, now yes, Go High Level does have AI chatbots and AI voice, but they are complete trash. I would never actually show those to a client, because clients aren't impressed when it breaks. Then it looks bad on you when you have the shittiest chatbot that can't do really sophisticated stuff. So that's why I just don't recommend Go High Level's chatbot. So next one's going to be Custom GPT. If your clients are more enterprise level, like they have more security, they have more budget, and they are a larger organization, usually around 200 people, and they want AI chatbots, you're going to use Custom GPT. It's really the more enterprise one. Yes, it's pricier, but it's also more enterprise grade, that you're going to deploy this for a larger, bigger client that's going to pay you thousands of dollars more to build these custom chatbots for their entire 200 plus teams, for example. Custom GPTs, that is chatbots. We are jamming. Let's come down to the holy grail, the number one thing that everyone wants, AI voice. Oh, we're jamming. coming up, and we got 27 more minutes. We're almost on time. A 2-hour AI workshop. We're good. We're going good. Okay, so AI voice. What is AI voice? AI voice agents. Now here, let's look at the trend of what's more important. In 2025, we're going to go through, and also the next couple of years, the worst depression that you've ever going to see in your entire life. And so companies you're already seeing them no longer hiring. You're also seeing them firing senior, or we'll call them specialty employees, such as software developers, Salesforce, Meta. They're not hiring Salesforce, or they're not hiring software engineers anymore. And so this trend is going to continue, where basically companies aren't going to be hiring much employees going forward, but more they're going to be hiring AI agents, chatbots, and voice agents. Well, it's really top three: automations, agents, which is voice, and chatbots basically are like the top three, because once a company discovers the value and cheapness that it is to hire one of these digital employees, basically they're never going to hire a full-time employee back for those type of roles, and the technology is only going to get better. So let's break down what AI voice agents and chatbots, what they're used for, use cases inside of a business. Number one is they're going to be on the front end for marketing. Chatbots going to be on the website. AI voice is going to be receptionist to answer calls, answer questions, and book appointments. Second is back end, customer service, answering questions again from the chatbot or a phone number that they could call. The AI voice will answer all the questions, and actually we'll do a demo too. I'm feeling good. We have time. I'll do a demo of AI voice. So while I queue that up, so basically customer service, again, they're getting a huge volume of customer support requests. It takes them a lot of time for their physical human employees to resolve them, for example. And so that's why having AI chatbots is going to help reduce the workload and also streamline their operations. The last one that mostly no one talks about, which I'm surprised, is actually HR. HR training and onboarding new employees. So for training new employees, they always have questions about all sorts of different stuff. Like it could be, hold on. Vappy is bugging out right now again. There we go. Okay. Oh, it's loading. Okay, cool. So HR training. So if you have to onboard new employees, basically that's where instead of wasting time for the boss, or for example, HR having to answer questions from the employee, for example, that's where an AI chatbot can basically answer those questions quickly and faster than what it takes someone else to do it manually, for example. Bear with me. Vappy is kind of bugging out right now. It's the weirdest thing when they updated their website. Let's see. Now you guys are going to be mentioning all sorts of other chatbots. Again, I mentioned the best ones, but if you find others, the more important thing to do is really test them. Test them to make sure it does all the things that you want. For example, there we go. I got it working. Nice. So that's there are a lot of them that are going to say it could do all sorts of things, but really test them. I've recommend these because I've tested them, I used them, I've sold them to clients, and it works reliably. So I only want to sell things that work because it makes me look good and they're impressed, and then they continue to upsell to my additional services. Okay, so let's do a demo out of all of those. Let's talk with an AI voice agent. This is called Vappy. Let me just show you a screenshot. You could take a screenshot. Vappy is probably the best. Now, yes, there's other ones like Retell and Synthflow and Bland and all sorts of other ones. Again, use the ones that you're skilled with, that you feel comfortable not only using, but also feel confident that you could deploy and it will impress the clients and it's reliable. That's the only reason why I recommend Vappy, is because to me, it's reliable. It's pretty easy to set up, and it's just damn impressive when showing it to clients. So we're going to do a demo of talking with an AI voice agent, and this will be the end of the demo, and then we can do questions because we've been jamming. Appreciate each and every one of you. Before I do the demo, please take a moment to like and subscribe, wake up the algorithm. If you find this valuable, I appreciate it so much. And if you really want to take the next step in my world to learn more, Simple Tech Skills is my website, and you can sign up for the free newsletter or free AI goodies that I have there. So that's what I highly recommend. Thank you so much. All right. Let's get into the demo. Let's do VAPI. We are going to talk to an AI voice receptionist that is for a dental office. And basically, when you set up an AI voice agent, there's 3 components. Component number 1 is a role. You give it a persona, a purpose of what it's supposed to do. For example, this one is a receptionist for a dental agent. Second is specific knowledge. Specific knowledge is really details about the business, the hours, the prices, the doctors, the nuances about all the different, everything about the FAQs, basically. Third is specific functions. Specific functions or features that you want this AI chatbot to do, for example, such as book appointments, because natively these apps don't know exactly how to perform those functions on their own. You have to gets into prompt engineering. You have to explicitly work through how you want this AI agent to perform our functions. What seems so simple as booking an event on a calendar, for example, computers just don't know how to do that, for example. So that's prompt engineering. It's no different than no code tools or no different than coding. Working with computers, you have to explicitly work out what you want them to do. If you don't work out those details, they will skip it, miss it, or not do it reliably. Let's see. I have David says, what do you think about bot builders, the one that connects with high level? I just haven't played with it. There's other automations that we use, such as N8N with the chatbot, so that we don't even have to deal with bot builders, and then it connects with Go High Level. Mercedes says, do you create the agent or do you teach us to create it for our businesses? Would love this. We teach you how to create AI agents inside the AI Academy. So this month it's going to be released. We have AI chatbots, and then we already have Make.com. Make.com, the course is already out. You could build AI assistants, which is really gangster. We teach you how to automate your social media content with Make.com, and have AI write the images, write the blog post, create the images, and do that completely autonomously. One guy, Josh in the community, he's on the calls, he took the 4-hour Make.com course, and now what took him 2 hours to create content now only takes 40 minutes, and he's created his entire weeks of content, and it runs completely automatically. So he just pipes in ideas, and he has this AI robots in Make.com automatically write the articles, automatically generate the images, and then automatically post on all social media channels, and it costs him nothing. And he learned that from the course. Love it. And then this month we got AI chatbots with chat-based, and then we also have N8N coming out in 2 weeks, which I'm excited for. Very excited for that. And then technically in April, we have another one called Browser Use. You've never heard of it, but Browser Use is the gold standard. I'm not going to lie, Chat GPT operators is completely trash. This software called Browser Base is the best one, for example. Xto says, is your subscription price locked in for life, meaning once we subscribe, it stays the same forward? Yes, it does. Once you lock in, I raise the price every 50 members. So the price is going up. There's 16 memberships left, actually, at this price. So 16 memberships left. After those are gone, you're locked into that low price for the rest of life of the AI Academy. It will always renew at that low price. And then every 50 members, the price doubles. April is going to be insane because that's going to accelerate super fast. Right now, all of April is my calendar is booked for doing AI workshops with real estate agents, attorneys, lawyers. Like my calendar is booked. We have a lot of workshops going on, and so those are going to bring in a lot of people en masse and scale. Again, another marketing channel, more traffic, same thing works. So Uncle Fi says, how do I learn N8N? Right now, you could go to YouTube, or you could wait 3 weeks. It's 3 weeks from now, we're going to have the N8N course. I got a lot of course. I got the social media course working on, the digital marketing course that's coming out this month, AI chatbots coming out, then N8N, and then Go High Level. Go High Level may be pushed to April, because April we have VAPI tutorial in April. We have Browser Use, which is AI agents. Think of it like ChatGPT operators, but it actually is way more advanced, like 100 times, and it's free too, which is wild. So roughly, I'm pumping out roughly 3 to 4 courses a month for the community to keep you guys up to date. So every month I'm adding new courses. If you're on the annual plan, you could also recommend classes as well too. So Jerry's like, nice, smart, aggressive business move. Appreciate it, Jerry. You're awesome. I'm looking forward to our one-on-one, Jerry. Yours says, what's the price? Just to give an idea. Yeah, I'll tell you right now. If you go to simpletechskills.com, that's my website, simpletechskills.com. And then if you scroll down, it's like join the AI community. You'll see a nice VSL. I'm going to add, we just got started getting testimonials in. Actually, let me show you a testimonial just kind of quickly. This is David, who has been a member. And if you're on the annual plan, you get a 1 hour one-on-one with me just to kind of welcome you in. It's not every month, but it's a one time. You have to pay if you want the one-on-one. So we did we were scheduled for an hour. We ended up doing 2 hours. So, but this is David saying his feedback. Oops. Sorry. This Bluetooth. This one.
Be over prepared, over prepared, and you have totally blown me away. I thank you again and again and again. And you've gotten a loyal soldier here that I'm going to speak highly of you, not just within my small community, but the global community as well. Yeah, I definitely appreciate this, you taking the time to share this knowledge.
So that was David. He wants to become an AI. He wants to become an AI consultant, so that he can teach AI to business owners in his community and go overseas to spread the good gospel of AI with the business community in other countries. And so right now he's going through the program, learning all the best advanced AI skills, and then also we're eventually going to have another program that's going to launch pretty soon, which is basically an AI business consultant in a box, where basically I'm going to give you all the resources you need if you want to go into AI consulting and you want to give workshops and do AI training. It's the same thing I do, because basically there's no way that I could go and help every small business around the world or teach them about AI. I'm only one man. I can only do so much. So the best way I can pretty much train you to become an AI expert so that you can do exactly what I do just in your own community. There's no competition. I want to just empower you. Again, I'm on a mission to teach 1 million people AI and show that there's so much good and positive use cases of it. And once these things have transformative abilities, that it's like superpowers, which I'm excited for. But yeah, anyways, down to the price. So the AI community, you have 2 memberships. You could join at $49.99 per month, which just gets you access to like the courses, plus the office hour recordings. If you go into the annual plan, which is only $359, you'll save 40% instead of doing the $49. I think it comes out to like $28 per month. You get a 1 hour one-on-one consulting with me. We have twice a week office hours every Tuesday and Thursday where just like this, my members come on to a private Zoom, they ask questions, and I show them what are the best ways to take advantage of AI and help to grow their business. Only in the annual plan do you get to attend and ask questions, but you get to see all the recordings. They're saved for also the people in the community, the monthly members. So if you can't attend, the recorded you could save, but then only the annual members can attend those Zooms. Also, every Friday we have an AI networking event. And if you're an actual AI agency or consultant, we're also adding a job board, because there's a lot of people that are looking for consultants to help them build all sorts of chatbots and automations and so forth. So people can post their jobs, and then also people could post their skill sets or their agencies so that we could connect them in basically a job board. No extra cost, just for being a member. So that is the membership, and there's only 16 spots left at this price. The price is going to double after this. So it's in marketing. It's like my first offer is always my best offer. So let's do a demo of Vappy, because Vappy is really dope. Again, why are we using Vappy? It's an AI voice receptionist that can answer 10 calls simultaneously, works 24/7, 365. And so forth. Hold on, you guys got a lot of questions. Let me just jam through these questions really quick. Does your membership give you access to everything? Yes, but the only difference is the annual membership gives you access to the live office hours to actually ask questions with me in a large group environment. And though Friday we have AI networking event, and then we're also gonna have workshops as well too. We're gonna add that. But if you're in the monthly membership, it's all just recordings of everything. So you get the chat form, you can ask questions, network, or you can't really network, honestly. It's like the monthly plan is really just the courses. You just get access to the courses in the forum. So that's why the annual members, we give them a 1 hour one-on-one plus twice a week office hours, which is so worth it. Mercedes says, do you already have a voice agent for realtors? That's what I need. How much does it cost? You have to set it up. Technically, there are AI agencies in our community that can build it for you. They're going to build it using like Vappy, or there's Simple Talk. There's different ones that each one has their own specialty, but they can actually build it for you, specialized to what you need, for example. So it's pretty much just like hiring a consultancy to do it, but our members know how to do it. You have to be kind of tech savvy to set it up correctly. If you're not beginning, or if you're not tech savvy, and I mean really tech savvy kind of thing, like you won't be able to set these up, unfortunately. That's why you need to hire an expert, especially for the legal laws around AI voice too. Uncle says, what's the cost for the upcoming NAN? It's all included. So it's like Netflix for AI training. So as long as you stay a member, my promise to you is that I will continue to add more courses and update existing courses so that you have the best AI education, unlimited access. It's Netflix binging. You could go and binge as much as you want from it. And if you're on the annual plan, you can actually recommend new courses and help prioritize courses. Because every month AI changes. Like I did, I'll show you one video because Mercedes is talking about real estate. This video right here, because there's a lot of real estate agents find me through organic content, and they go to YouTube and they find me through this video, AI tools for real estate. This was a video I created 2 months ago, and you can watch it. It's completely free. It's on my YouTube channel. So Mercedes, go ahead and take a screenshot. Here's the sad part about this video though. This is 23 AI tools specifically for real estate agents. This was filmed 2 months ago. Half of these tools are obsolete, like useless, gone. They've been changed. There's better tools. Like for example, here I'm talking about CapCut. CapCut's gone, no longer used. So just know that's why it's a monthly subscription, because AI every month the game completely changes. It advances at equivalent of what a 3-month change in like the real world, almost 6 months, because it's crazy fast. So that's why AI changes. There's new models, they get updated, there's new features. Like DeepSeek came around. DeepSeek killed Perplexity when it came out. Perplexity is now useless as an app. They have to completely change their business model now because they can't compete, because DeepSeek came out. Mistral came out, changed the game. Claude just updated their model to 3.7 and now can do really amazing things. Replit just updated their software so you could build an app without having to write really good, or now it's much easier to build an app without having to write code. So that's the whole thing with AI. It's like every month, if you're not up to date with it, you're going to get farther behind. So that's why it's like, I really can't stress this enough. Please take AI seriously, not just for me kind of thing. It's like, I don't care if you learn it from me. I don't know if you watch YouTube videos or you hire, you go to other mentorships or buy other courses. I really don't care. Like, just take it seriously, because 2025 will make or break a lot of people, as far as you're either going to make money in 2025 or you're going to lose a lot of money in 2025 because you didn't take AI seriously. So please heed my warning. I don't care if you buy my course or watch YouTube videos and learn it. It really doesn't matter where you learn AI and get these skill sets. Just please take it seriously, because you're either going to make money with your career and your job and have more opportunity, or you're going to lose to basically competitors, or someone who has AI skills will replace you fast too. Username Traveler says, how do you maintain an AI agency if things change so often? Well, you as an AI agency, it's just like being a marketing agency. You have to stay on top of AI. Like you have to be the AI expert in order for you to recommend. That's why a lot of people recommend other tools. If I was an AI agency, I have to know my shit and know the best tools of why I'm choosing Vappy versus Retail versus Bland versus Go High Level, for example. I don't want to sell Go High Level Voice just because I do Go High Level kind of thing. It's like, you need to sell the best AI solution and be the expert at it, because if you don't, they're going to call you out on it and be like, this guy doesn't know shit. So it's like, AI is so advanced that it's like, it changes. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard for me to keep up to date. That's why I do these lives, because it tests my knowledge. I also get feedback on some new tools. It allows me. There's a great quote from what's his name? Oh, he's a physicist. Dang it. He's a famous physicist that's a teacher. My brain is just going mush. Sorry, I'm running out of steam. I got 12 more minutes until I can finally eat dinner. But anyways, just you have to stay on top of it, kind of thing, especially with your skill sets too. Like I had to reskill myself and learn CapCut, and then I had to reskill myself again and learn Gling, just because that game changed. I mean, CapCut only lasted for like 3 months, and then I had to dump it for the next AI tool that gave me another 10x in productivity. And so it's like that the new tools, that's why it's like you have to stay up with tech skills, you have to stay up with AI tools, again, because your competitors are going to crush you, because they're going to hire me as a consultant to go teach them the best AI tools, and then it's game over. Yours says your agent, your agent in Vappy or any of these AI tools can speak or can be bilingual. Here's actually a cool tool especially because I'm hosting all April, like 60% of my workshops are all real estate, which is interesting. So this is why I know a little bit more. So this is actually really cool. You can let me get a demo from the AI community, because I posted it in the AI community, and this is so gangster, like such a hack. So let me go here, for example. By the way, I'm using Circle as the AI community. If you want to host a community or courses, I can't say so many good things enough for Circle. It's the gold standard. Please don't ever touch School. I mean, you could go and join people's school accounts and learn. That's great. But if you're trying to do a course or community for your business, don't touch School. It's the worst platform, honestly. And again, I'm not sponsored by any of these tools. So it's like I could be super blunt. Okay, wait, start. I need to go to the forum. Here we go. Discussion forum. We have a discussion forum. People post questions, help, comments. We speak in memes. I'm not gonna lie. We could speak in memes in our community. What other community is dope like that? Like Sharon's awesome. She posted this. So I'm posting stuff like Snoop Dogg, and anyways, like this is Snoop Dogg. I mean, we speak in memes. Anyways, like cats. Like how fun is our community is dope. Not gonna lie. We're super awesome. Let me get the bilingual video. So bilingual. Sorry, the page is a little loading. And should be close right around. Bear with me. Here we go. This video. Nice. This video is so dope. I gotta bookmark it because I use it so often. Hold on.
If you still haven't.
Okay, hold on. I gotta bookmark this. I'll tell you the tool. It's called HeyGen. HeyGen bilingual. I can't spell. Bilingual language translation. Just like keywords so I can find it again. Okay. This is a tool called HeyGen, HeyGen. Roughly costs $39 a month for like dubbing any 5-minute video into any language, 170 different languages. So watch this video. She's going to speak multiple languages, and it's not her, it's going to be AI.
Heard about this AI tool, you need to check it out. Okay, I'm speaking English to you right now, right? लेकिन अगर मैं बताऊं कि मैं अभी भी अंग्रेजी बोल रहा हूं, आप हिंदी सुन रहे हैं, laissez-moi passer en français un instant. Mon français sonne comment? Oder wie wäre es mit Deutsch? Klingt mein Deutsch authentisch? The crazy part is that this whole time I'm just speaking English, and all I did was uploading this video to HeyGen's AI translator, and it cloned my voice into different languages that you just heard. If that wasn't impressive enough, it also synced my lips to the new voice so that the final clips looks and sounds as authentic as possible.
Isn't that wild? That's wild that you can like now dub any of your content into any different language. Again, think of more market share. You could create more content and scale. So that's HeyGen. Let me just show you. HeyGen you use for 2 use cases. We're going to have a course on it in this month as well too. HeyGen allows you to create a digital avatar to clone yourself to create content. Plus it also does the language dubbing, for example. So that's HeyGen. Really dope. You guys got some questions. Yes, if you buy the annual plan, it does auto renew at that low price. So you're locked into that low price forever. Yes, once you join for Mercedes, you could buy the monthly and you could change it later with the same price, but it's going to be the price that whatever is advertised, meaning that once those 16 memberships are up, the price doubles. So if you renew, just hope that it's still during the time that that price is still at the low. Once those 16 spots are gone, they're gone. We're never going to advertise that low price ever again. It's going to double. Circle is also paid or free. Circle is paid because it's an app for you to create your own courses and community, and also mobile app for people that do online teaching, digital products, stuff like that. Very similar to school, but I'm not even going to compare it to school because it's like day and night what you could do. But technically, you're paying for, if you're talking about my community, which is hosted on school, you don't have, it's not like a double payment. It's literally, I'm paying school to get to build my course and community on top of it, and then charging for access internally. So I highly recommend if you do courses or communities, put your platform on Circle. Please, dear God, please, on Circle, and it's worth it. Circle, yes, circle.so. Circle is the gold standard when it comes to hosting a community and course online. Has everything you need. It's cheaper too. It's like $89 a month. For example, Women Ignite Fires. Pleasure to meet you. Welcome. You're brand new to the AI community. Good to see you. And yes, Circle is much cheaper. It's actually cheaper also. Charge rate. School, so this is the annoying thing about school charges you per community, per space, basically, at $99, plus charges you 2.9 credit card or card transaction fee on top of that. And then it's shit then you have to pay another fee to another service to host the videos, to then link them to the course, because it doesn't do video hosting, which is annoying. So you got to spend stupid amounts of money if you want to do free. And then their payment link doesn't work. You have to do different, it's very limited as far as what you can do for different checkouts, trials, whatever. Very limited. Circle, like, you can have different spaces for different communities, for different courses. You could give people different access based on their role. If you really want to get up into the next level, you can brand your Circle account as its own branded community app that will show up specifically with your logo and brand in the App Store. So technically, you can have your own app if you want to pay a little extra for it. You have crazy Zapier-like automations built into it. It works for me. The most important decision is because it works natively on any platform. So my students can be on Android, Apple, desktop, TV, doesn't matter. They could consume the content effortlessly on any device. It does also allows unlimited video hosting too. So you could upload as much video content as you want. You could create subspaces. Like, I'm going to create spaces for real estate agencies or businesses that want to have their own learning management platform to teach AI to just their real estate agents, for example. I could create a sub account just for them. It's not technically a sub account at the Go High level. It's technically its own course space, and just giving access to those people to just that. So the head person can track their progress, communicate with them. So I could create spaces on spaces inside. It's really dope. Highly recommend it. Like, it's the best for like courses and communities. That's why I host mine on there. Trust, and I tried them all. The alternatives is Mighty Networks, Thinkific, Teachable, and School. Those are the only other options, and they all have their cons, which I don't recommend. You guys have some great questions. What do you think is a good use case for me joining your community as a cleaning business owner? Oh, were you the one that last time we did the whole automation for the cleaning business, where I talked about how to automate your entire business with Go High Level? Regardless, it's so any business, that's the two paths. You're either going to use AI in your business to get a competitive advantage using chatbots, automations, Go High Level. It's the same tools. Or some people are agency owners that want to start their own AI agency for that, for example. So it's like, regardless of your business, you'll come in. You also get like 1 hour business coaching with me as well too. I can show you how to get more leads, automate your business. Really cool there. By the way, members only too. I'm going to give exclusive special price for one-on-one coaching as well too, so I could just work one-on-one with them and teach them exactly the playbook and blueprint to get the full advantage of AI. So it's just more access. Mika Beauty, good to see you. I saved a TikTok that used AI animation. Want your input on what app might be used? I can't say it directly. I don't want you to do one-on-one consulting just to ask that question, but most likely the animation is done with KLING or Hailu for AI video. It's really probably KLING. If it's an influencer, it's a different app. This is just like any text to AI video. But if they're now the creative thing is Creatify, this is where digital AI avatars is so gangster dangerous. These people that you see on your screen do not exist in real life. You could create an AI avatar of an influencer that can promote any product or service that you want and run ads and have them say whatever you want. Cheaper and faster and easier than hiring a regular one. Good question. Let's see. Women Night Fire says, I'm so smitten by you, John. I mean, by your ocean of knowledge. Thank you. You're truly kind. Women Fire. That's my whole thing, is just this is my world. I obsess around technology, automation, marketing, and stuff like that. And so I'm just a student of life, and the best I could do to give so much to help others. These are like my office hours are just like this, but it's just rapid fire with the people inside the community that they ask questions and we go through 15 minutes of a deep dive. Here's the best tool. Here's how to use it. Here's why you should use this one versus that one. I'm not paid by any, not sponsored by any of the companies, so the stuff I recommend is like, this is the best of the best, and here's the reason why, because I've spent my own money trying different things, and this is why I dumped my CapCut. I canceled my CapCut subscription, because once you go Gling, oh my God, everything is bing, bing, bing. I don't know. I'm not a rapper, but I don't know. I'm like super blunt, but especially because at the end of the day, my mission is, again, to teach 1 million people with AI, to help you build your dream business with AI, so that you can, again, have FU money and live the life that you want. That's my end game. I love entrepreneurs. I know the struggle. I know what you guys are going through. Any way that I can help, that's my mission. Let's see. Xto says, some people like Teachable also. Teachable used to be the old game. The reason why you don't want Teachable is the worst for community. Teachable is really good for courses, but the problem is they've never updated their UI, and they don't have their community aspect is trash. Just like Go High Level. Go High Level, you could build a community in courses, but the platform is trash as an experience. I mean, because it's such a hard, difficult user experience for them to come and actually do what they need to do. It's like it's not well developed. So Teachable is great for like courses, but you have to understand, in 2025 people want more community than they want products. That's what people mostly join my AI community for. That's why I rebranded it. I don't say courses or training. I say AI community in my marketing, because that's what people want. They want a place that they can connect, meet other people that are on the same journey, share their struggles, share their wins, learn from others, and reach their goals faster. That's what they really want, is the community. So in 2025, there's two things that you should have that balloons. Two things that you should have that are going to make you stand out. Number one is a personal brand, showing your face on camera, building a bunch of trust, giving away a ton of value. And then second is a community. A community will make or break a business, honestly. So that's where it's like, highly recommend community. Mercedes like, first time I stayed on a live for so long. I appreciate it. Welcome to the AI community. I go live twice a day. I go live right now. I'm going to take a break in like 2 minutes. And then I'm going to come back on for the 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. You get late night radio host John, where I just talk real soft, like 94.7 The Wave. But I do kind of the same thing, because I go live twice, more leads. At the end of the day, it's marketing. So that's why it's like, more study what I do and copy. So if I'm going live, you should go live for your business. Lives are the highest level of trust and conversion events. Everyone that's making really good money right now, they're all going live on TikTok. and Instagram as well too. Instagram I found is loaded performance too. Like it's almost like a 5-to-1 too. For every one watcher on YouTube, there's 5 people watching on TikTok. So it's like TikTok right now is the #1 platform where everyone's on. It's not so much like dancing and that. It's like no, it's a full business platform. Let's see. Let me get you all your questions, and then I'm gonna eat some dinner. We're jamming. That's pretty much we covered. Just before I finish with the rapid questions, that's pretty. Let me just do a voice demo, and then that kind of like put the cherry on top of the cake, and then we covered everything we needed to as far as the pyramid of success, as far as voice, chatbots, automation, marketing systems, and productivity. That's the whole path. That's everything that encompasses AI, making money online. Everything is these 5 levels basically. So let me do a quick VAPI demo, and then I'll finish with all your questions. Appreciate each and every one of you. If you can, just hit that like button a couple times. Follow if you're brand new to the community so that you can join more lives. And I'm super grateful to have you a part on my AI journey. I'm here to help you any way I can. So we're going to talk to an AI voice receptionist. Oh, wrong button.
Hello, this is Mary from Mary's Dental. How can I assist you today?
Hi, Mary. How's your day going?
Hey there. My circuits are buzzing. Thanks for asking. How can I help you today?
Mary, who's the doctor in the office?
Dr. Mary Smith is the tooth wizard here at Mary's Dental. How can she help you today?
Mary, what hours are you open?
We are open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We're closed on Sundays for a much needed break.
Mary, I want to book an appointment.
Fantastic. Let's get you all set up. First off, what's your full name, superstar?
Dr. Dre.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Dre. Now, what brings you to our tooth palace today?
First-time patient.
Welcome aboard, first timer. When would you like to sail into our dental seas? Any preferred date and time for your appointment?
Yeah, how about Sunday at 1 a.m.?
Oops, we're closed on Sundays, Dr. Dre. How about a date and time during our open hours?
Okay, how about Tuesday at 2 p.m.?
Tuesday at 2 p.m. it is Dr. Dre. You are officially on the dental books. See you then.
Hey, Mary, what's the meaning of the universe?
Oh, deep question. The meaning of the universe. Well, some say it's 42, but I think it's all about smiling with clean teeth. So, ready for that dental appointment now?
Hey, Mary, if I paid $20 for a product, what is the California sales tax on that $20?
In California, the sales tax is currently 7.25%. So, if you buy a $20 product, the sales tax would be around $1.45. But hey, let's stick to teeth talk, shall we?
Thank you so much, Mary. I hope you have a blessed day. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you for chatting with me today. Have a fantastic day, and remember to brush those pearly whites.
Always be nice to Skynet. It is going to be our overlord eventually, so be nice to AI. Anyways, that call cost 16 cents. Imagine that. 16 cents to a business. Sharon, good to see you. She's like, this was awesome. See you tonight and for our nighttime session. Yep, I'm going to be back for our nighttime session in 2 hours after this. I'm going to take a 2-hour break, and then I'll be back on for the late night show like it's a cruise carnival. Anyways, that call only cost 16 cents. So think of how much it costs a full-time employee versus 16 cents a minute. Again, companies, once they figure out, are going to hire more AI agents in these tools than human beings, for example. So sad, but it's so true. Cool. That's pretty much the whole like update spiel to kind of give you guys up to date as far as what is AI, what's possible, digital marketing, how to what to look for. If you found this valuable, just go to simpletechskills.com. We have courses on a lot of these tools and a lot more to give you the resources you need to take advantage of AI. And for the next 5 minutes, I'm just going to finish everyone's questions in the chat. You guys have been so patient. So thank you so much all for watching. And this is also recorded. You can rewatch this on my YouTube channel. If you go to my YouTube, which is my full name, Jonathan Acuna, go ahead and take a screenshot. and then under the live tab, you'll find this recording. Just look at the time date stamp basically, and that will tell you. I need a better way of like naming these. I just name them with the dates basically, but all my lives are here. I mean, pretty much you'll see them like the day. That's pretty much the easiest right there. So you could rewatch. This is probably my most valuable episode that I've recorded so far to give you guys an update. In a month, it's going to change. And all of this is going to change in a month. And I'm going to be like, remember back in the day, remember I said Glean? Now the new thing is VidQR video editor. I'm like, what? Oh, we're all doomed. Anyways. Let's finish your questions. Thank you so much, Mercedes, for participating. I appreciate it. Yours says, I wasn't, but how can I see that teeth cleaning automation video? Well, this one does the, I don't have the automation per se, but this is at least with the dentist's office. Xtoast says the agents look so real. Yep, this one, that girl in the car, I can't tell the difference. Like, I cannot tell the difference if she's AI or not. These like kind of guys are like a little like too shiny. And it's like, if they're in the direct sun, it's a little easier to tell. But if they're in the car, it's like super hard to tell. Let's do it. I think we have more. Look at these ones. Like that guy, can't tell. That girl probably, like her, you can't tell. Look, she has 5 fingers. Remember back in the day when it couldn't do 5 fingers? Now you cannot tell the difference. Our world is so weird. Mika says, thank you so much for dropping gems these 2 hours. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You guys have been amazing. I more appreciate your patience for learning along with me. Again, I'm competing with cat and dog videos one scroll away. So if I could just share some knowledge to help you guys, because I want you guys to wake up with more advantage. Exo says he said about $500 per month to use all the scripts. That's me as like heavy, like trying to think of like what else is in there that's not really what you need. Like you're gonna spend roughly maybe $300 in like all-in software stuff to use it in your business. I'm the extra 200 because I got to buy a lot of tools to show the demos of all the different tools that may not apply to a lot of people. What else? There's not really, like, the only main one that I pay for is like ChatGPT, Glean, Canva, Notion, ClickUp, Go High Level. So like all in, you're not going to spend more than $300. All in, you're going to probably spend less than $200, give or take. But no, just know that it takes money to make money, and you can't do it for your cheap tools. So these are the best tools, and I mean, it's again not that much to do everything I can do. Like that's like pretty damn cheap compared. Anyways. Yours says, what are these AI avatars on the screen? Yeah, this is from a website called Creatify. Creatify is a service that allows you to create AI avatars to give them scripts so that they can create short form ads so that you can pump out more ads and more variations to get more leads. For example, e-commerce mostly uses them. That's where I got the idea. That's why it's interesting to study different industries, not just what you do. I study fitness, I study e-com, I study all sorts of different industries, and I study what they're doing, like TikTokers or like like I study different industries so I could take ideas from what they're doing and apply it to my industry to do what's not normal what I do. So like Creatify allows, it's cheap too. It's like how much does Creatify? It's like $33 a month to create 240 2-minute videos of ads. Because basically when you run ads, you need to run a bunch of different variations because you don't want to run one ad for 1 month and hope that works. You want to run 5 ads, run them for 2 weeks, find out which one's the best, kill the others, and repeat that process every 2 weeks. It's the same thing when I create content. When I create content, I create 6 pieces of video a day. I'm going to get maybe 1 or 2 out of that 6 that does really well as far as performing. Like my views today, like, so that's why it's just more.
In this video, I'm gonna
shout out to Sabrina, highly recommend follow her. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So out of my 6, I've got 1 out of the 6. That's a heavy hitter. The ChatGPT operator is trash. That one's good because the hook. That first 2 seconds, I'm like, ChatGPT operator is trash. And then I show a little more of my human side, which I break character to, which is like that people are like, oh, he's human. The other ones, they're going to start ramping up. They're already out of the 200 jail in 24 hours. So these are going to ramp up to like maybe 800 over the next couple days. You can see last week. So it's like the more marketing is always about putting up a lot of variations, getting some data back, killing the ones that don't work, and doubling down on the ones that do work, and iterating basically. Good questions. Women Ignite Fire says, tomorrow I'm signing up for your annual plan. I'm a sucker for knowledge and I love how humble you are. You're too kind. Like, we're gonna get along. Wait till you get the one-on-one. The one-on-one you're gonna love. Like, we're gonna go deep into like your goals, what technology you're using, about your business, and I'm gonna just go expect to spend like 1 to 2 hours on our one-to-one. So we're gonna go deep. Xtos says $500 per month. That's like on the extreme. Like you should budget like $300. That's just technology. I'm not talking about like ads or other stuff to go all in. It's, again, you have to spend money to make money, and I can't say that, but yeah. Good questions there. Hollywood Davis says, how do you split your screen? This is called Streamlabs. Streamlabs is completely free. You could host, well, it's free for 2 channels. So you host for 2 channels, and then it's completely free. If you want to go another channel, I think it's like $14 or $19 a month, something like that, but worth it because I need a live stream on Instagram as well too. Mika says, this is crazy, blow my mind, Gem. This is probably my best episode as much we went through the whole pyramid in 2 hours, and that's pretty, like, that's, as of today, the most comprehensive AI overview of the landscape. Like, if you take away what's today, you know more than like 99% of people of like what's possible. The next step is just using the tools and actually just playing with them, using them, and gain the benefit of using them in your business or saving time in your work, for example. Actually, let me leave the pyramid up because the pyramid's dope. Take a screenshot too. Mercedes says, John, do you recommend signing up if I'm a realtor and I want to learn how to do this? How soon can I do? Sign up. We have another realtor. I forgot his name. I think it's Frank or something like that. He's a realtor in the community. So he came to the community because he just came back from a real estate conference and was furious because no one at the conference talked about AI. No solutions. No one had a clue what or how to take advantage of AI. So he was like, I need to get ahead on AI. So then he found my lives, watched some of my YouTube videos, attended a Saturday webinar, and then was like all in. He bought the annual plan. And so we're going to have our one-on-one later this week. So that was his journey into my thing. What can I learn that kind of automation? Yes. The way I do my curriculum and my teaching, I teach from the level that you don't have any tech experience whatsoever. So my stuff is very base, it's very simple, and then builds on to advanced stuff because I want to make you dangerous at the end of the day. I come from the notion that you probably don't have any background or tech skills or like anything, and the way I teach is project based. I don't teach you a bunch of like, here's this button, here's what, like if you take the Make.com free course, it's like, here's what this does, here's what that does, here's what you could do with this, but nothing's like real world. Why am I learning this? What I teach and how I've always learned is project based. Here's a challenge, here's how we're going to solve it using this new tool. Here's another challenge. Here, like in the Notion course, I have you build my document template from scratch, and then I teach you another project where I teach you how to build a CRM from scratch, and then we have another project that teaches you how to build this social media content calendar from scratch, basically. So through those 3 projects, you'll know exactly how to build anything in Notion, for example. So that's how I teach, is through project based. I have some really cool dog examples in there too. Dr. Mold says, thanks dear, I appreciate it, thank you. And last question, no, I mean the automating the cleaning business video from last week. Let me just, I'm just going back to your previous question. Oh, how can you see that? If you remember what day that we had that, I told you that I was like, if you remember what day, I just don't remember what day, because all the lives are recorded. The only thing that's labeled is basically like part 1, part 2. It's just the date. I'm now doing twice a day. I'm not doing much SEO for them. They're just like a video archive. So unless you know what day it is, that's the trick, is like, just got to find it based on that day, or just sign up for the community, and I could just break it down even more one-on-one. Well, this was a fun episode. Let's take each a moment. We learned a lot together. Thank you, each and everyone from Hollywood David, to Mercedes, to Uncle Fi, to Edens, to David, to Horatio, to Sharon, username Traveler, to Brother Vince, Papa Joe, Woman Ignite Fighter, Woman Ignite Fire. I'm going to remember that. That's such a dope name. Ahmad, user Eden's Architect. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. So I go live every single day, 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you follow, unfortunately, you won't get notified. You just have to kind of like set a reminder. And then I also do a late night episode for about an hour and a half at 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So technically in like 2 hours. It's roughly the same thing, but I may change it up and do a different topic just to kind of keep it fresh. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for learning AI with me. I want you guys to be successful. I want your business to be successful. And I want you to become AI experts so that you could preach the good word of AI and take full advantage of it right now. There's so much advantage, and I really want you to take everything. It's like a gold rush right now. So